Hello viewers and everyone watching this video out there, those watching via YouTube, those who are following us through WhatsApp, Instagram, whatever. Thank you for watching. It's me, your teacher again, Friday, the teacher of English language. And in our today's lesson, I will be taking you through the conditional clauses, which most people know as if 1, if 2, and if 3. If time allows today, I will take you through if 1 and maybe if 2. Now, I'm lowering my mask since I'm alone in the class, and we're beginning our lesson. So our lesson will be about conditional clauses. My markers are all down. I don't know which one I should use. Conditional clauses. Conditional clauses. Yeah. These conditional clauses, most people call them if 1 and if 2. Some people call them conditional if clauses. So, these clauses, we use them to show that for something to happen, a certain condition should have fulfilled. Now we have the if 1, they are of 3 categories. We have the if 1, we have the if 2, and then we have the if 3. They are also called conditional clauses, okay? Yeah. They tell us, you can also call them if clauses. You can also call them if clauses. So we use this marker I have today. I don't know what to do with it. We use if clauses to show that for a certain action to take place, a certain condition should be fulfilled. Yeah, we use these if clauses to show that for a certain condition, for a certain action to take place, a certain condition should be fulfilled. Like we shall see in this example, the one I'm putting down. For example, and this example we have here, it will be if 1 is here. Thomas will go to the university if he passes well. Are we there? Hey, Thomas will go to the university if he passes well. Now, there is a condition for this Thomas to go to the university. The very first thing, for him to go to the university, he should have passed very well. That means if he doesn't pass well, he will not go to the university. So the condition, for the condition of going to the university to be fulfilled, this Thomas has to go to the university. Okay? That is what we follow when we are dealing with these if clauses. And now that was an introduction to the if clauses. And let me put them down here. We have 3 if clauses. you have to note this, and B, that we have 3 if clauses. If clauses, i.e., that is to say, we have if one, then we have if two, and if three. So those are the 3 ifs that we shall be dealing with in our today's video or our today's presentation. So we shall begin with if 1. If 1, we shall deal with if 1. After dealing with if 1, then we shall go ahead and we look at if 2. Then if time allows, we shall also look at if 3. I'll try to summarize some of these things, but I hope you'll be understanding better, okay? Yeah. Now we have if 1. You can also call it conditional clause 1. You can call it conditional clause 1. Okay? Yes, most people know it as if 1. Now here in the if 1, we commonly use the future simple tense in the main clause and the present simple tense in the if clause. We commonly use the future simple tense in the main clause. We commonly use the future simple tense in the main clause. We commonly use the future simple tense in the main clause and the present simple tense in the if clause. And the present simple tense in the if clause. Now, some people are hearing of if clause, main clause. They really don't know what the if clause is and what the main clause is. A sample demo of this whole explanation, if I summarize it, I will just say that we write it like this. We have the if clause, okay, plus the present simple tense. Yes, present tense plus the present tense. Then we have the future plus the future tense plus the future tense. This is how I can summarize that statement there. Now, I will give you an example that will elaborate for us that explanation you have seen there. Okay? Then I will be showing you what is the if clause and what is the main clause. This is our sample sentence 1. If I get money, I will buy a radio. Yeah. So that is the sentence we have. It begins with the if clause and it ends in the main clause. Now, the if clause in this sentence here is this statement which has the if. Okay? So that is what we call the if clause. This is what we call the if clause. Okay? And now, this one here, the rest of this is what we call the main clause. I believe you have been hearing of if clause, main clause. Now this is the main clause. Remember, I'm introducing you to if clauses, if one, if two, and then if three. I believe now everybody is able to identify in the sentence that this is the if clause and this one here is the main clause. So you are able to identify that this sentence begins with the if clause. Anyway, it is not mandatory, it is not a must that all the sentences have to begin in the if clause, if at all they are conditional clause sentences. No, you can begin the sentence with the main clause and end and put the if clause in the middle of the sentence. For example, let's look at example number 2. Example number 2 is here. Example 2. Example 2. Mother will punish us if we don't complete the work. Mother will punish us if we don't complete the work. Yeah. I'm sorry for that, my marker is drying, but we shall be proceeding. Mother will punish us if we don't complete the work. Now, you're seeing that in this sentence, the if clause is already where? In the middle of the sentence. And in most cases, when we begin a sentence with the main clause, we don't apply a comma. But when we begin a sentence with the if clause, we apply a comma. Let me demonstrate for you this here. How we can also organize the main clause. We have our sentence down. The same sentence is the same I'm writing here. Mother will punish us if we don't complete the work. Now, you're seeing that from here there is no comma here, from here up to here. From there up to there, it is already the if clause. This is the main clause, and from here, continuing up to this side, it is the main clause. Now, I believe you have understood where is the main clause and where is the if clause. Okay? Yeah. I will be winding up this lesson with something simple here. I will give you these sentences. They are all beginning in the if clause, and I will ask you to begin them with the main clause. I've showed you example 1 begins in the main clause, and example 2 begins, this one begins with the if clause, and this one begins with the main clause. Now, our activity will be just super simple. It will be in the if clause, and I will ask you to rewrite the same sentences, but beginning with the main clause. Okay? Activity. Okay? Rewrite the following sentences beginning with the main clause. Yes, I'll give 1 or 2 numbers, 2 or 3. The first one is if he comes, tell him I've gone for work. If he comes, tell him I have gone for work. That is question 1. And question 2, if you are sick, go to the hospital. If you are sick, go to the hospital. So I will end this lesson with these two questions. You can begin them with the main clause. Thank you for watching my video, and I remain Friday.